Gcam 8.0 is already out, and as you may know, we covered every single detail of all the new features, improvement, enhancements. But a new update just came out from BSG, and as we installed it, we ran into some few problems, like a preview freezing and giving the wrong color. So we now decide, okay, we're going to show you step by step with the advanced settings, the settings, how we can move your Gcam, even when things are not working, move it from this poor and still experience to something very good and lovely like this. You ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, welcome back again to Smart Depot, and we are back again with another Gcam advanced settings. And if you haven't watched our Gcam 8.0, you can click on the link right now on the cards or a link in the description. We covered every single details there. So there's a new update from BSG. This mod is from BSG. Thanks to the developer for making it available. But as we install it, and this is where a lot of people have problem with Gcam, you know, a new update or you saw a new Gcam and you installed it, you know, gave it all the possible permissions, but then when you now want to move into it, it's annoying. So first of all, we're going to take the first things first. First setting you have to turn off when you install a new Gcam is motion photos. It's been known not to work well with a lot of Android phone, so make sure you turn it off. But even with that, you can see the camera is still, the front, the back, portrait, some of them is still. But the good thing is that the video actually works, so there is a hope that we can enjoy this Gcam 8.0. Even the front and back, the video preview is very well, it records, it saves. But then when we come back to the picture, we are stuck. So today we're going to take you step by step as we go to fix this with the settings and the advanced settings. So when you come in here, there is the advanced settings. So the first thing you're going to do is to turn on the Hdr control. By default, it is turned off, and most devices, if you turn on the HDR, it might give problem initially. So first of all, turn it off as you start tweaking. And as you can see, our preview is now moving. It's no longer still, just by turning off the HDR. But don't worry, we'll still turn it back on after we tweak some other settings. Now we have to deal with the color on the preview. Because if you go to the video, you see that my cut is red and not blue. Used to remind me when I used to do work in print and press. This color is lacking magenta. Okay, so let's go in into the advanced setting, and we're going to show you how you can fix this. Good for us, there is mod setting in this port. So if you have known, I have known this by a lot of trial. That's Pixel 4XL Corel is one of the best for, gives me the best setting. So I'm going to go to the mod setting. I'm going to use the input devices. We're going to come back to Yop. Yeah, we're going to come back to Yop later. I'm going to explain that. We're going to go to 16-bit, and we're going to go back to camera and see whether there's an improvement. Oh no, no improvement yet, but don't worry, because we're going to go back to the advanced setting and we're going to fix it. Okay, so go back to the setting, the mod setting right now, and we're going to focus on something that has to do with the preview. So you're going to see that preview format, the first one, the JPEG. We're going to move it to YOV, and then here's what YOV means if you really don't know what YOV means in Android. Okay, so now we are back to the preview setting of YOV, and as we go back right now, as you can see, we are back to the normal color in our camera, and everything is working fine. It can take pictures, it can save them, and the pictures are kind of good and sharp. Okay, if you've watched to all those points, you might just want to, click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon to receive notification when we're doing nice videos like this. Thank you very much. So right now I'm going to do a recap of what this is. The Gcam 8.0 does not have a lot of settings, like you have the mod setting, the input devices, HDR preview, and then you go down, you can turn on save as preview if you want to. That's always there in almost all the Gcam setting. And then there is the advanced setting. There is not much in the advanced setting apart from maybe Hdr Control, show that it lens warning. So even with this minimal settings here, minimal settings and the advanced settings, you can see actually do something with the Gcam 8.0. And then as you can see now, the HDR that wasn't working before, the HDR is working now both in the front and in the back camera. This is just because we were able to get some of the basic settings right. And if you're watching the first time, it's like, oh, HDR is not working. So let's just leave it. But HDR is working even in the back camera, in the front camera, and that is because of advanced setting. Unfortunately, yeah, Gcam 8.0 does not have config setting where I will actually upload my own configuration for anybody who wants to try. So that's why it's important that you learn these few settings, the advanced settings, you know, because with it can make a lot of difference. So let me know in the comment section if you want to understand more about the advanced setting, if you're using Gcam 8, if you're having any issue. I'll try as much as I can to answer you, or just to prefer a solution to you, and make sure you enjoy your Gcam. So until the next one, I'll see you. Subscribe. I'll see you.